Oh, it's a beautiful day in the city. As you can see behind me there, it's good to see some cafes open and everything happening again. We are going to do a very quick unboxing at the gallery. Super pumped, but it's so nice to have the city coming back to life. People all over the place. How good is this? I think Nikon are doing good work and they are heading in the right direction. Everything's looking pretty robust and that's very exciting. Let's have a look at their latest foray. Oh, g'day everybody. How are you going? I am so excited. Check this out. What do you think it is? First, I need to say thank you to DigiDirect. I bought this camera, but they looked after me, and we're basically just after launch day, and I've managed to get my hands on one. So thank you for allowing me to get a day one release camera. It's so exciting. Thank you, DigiDirect. This is what it is. The Nikon, oh, don't need that on anymore. The Nikon Z6 II. It is so exciting. Oh. Just cleaning up a little bit, everybody. So this is the gallery, and because the city is still pretty quiet, we're not going to open till December. So at the moment, we've got our gallery in Gardenvale. If you're in Melbourne, come and visit us there if you want some artwork. Mark's there as we speak. Well, of course, that depends on when you watch. All right, so we are here for the main game, and that is this beauty here, the Z6 II, which I've just purchased today. I am so excited. Thank you, Nikon. Thank you, everybody. Now, this camera was almost a myth just 3 or 4 months ago, and now I actually have it in my hands. The usual papers in there. And how exciting that we actually have it here for real. And there it is, in its little bag. Nikon in Australia have a promotion at the moment on the Z6 II. So if you buy one in the next month or so, you get an extra battery and you get, I think, the F to Z adapter. So here we are on the Nikon site, and there are the launch offers which go until November 20th. This is Australia, of course, but there's different offers happening all around the world. And this is it here. You get a spare battery and you get the F to Z adapter when you buy the Z6. If you buy the Z7, you get the spare battery and the flash. So that's pretty cool. It's free. And between these two things in this country, that's around $400 to $500 of value. So that's pretty cool. Well, there it is, Z6 II. So obviously I'm gonna make tons of videos about this camera, but let's start here on the side. I'm shooting on the Z6. This door is longer. We've got 2 slots. One CFX Express / XQD and one SD high speed. Fantastic. Point number 2. In here, we have some contacts. Those contacts allow us to have a vertical grip, which has buttons on it. Very exciting. Some people are going to love that. Thirdly, this camera can now shoot 4K 60, although this one can't just yet. We've got to wait about 2.5 months from this point of recording before that 4K update comes out. Now, it is a 1.5 crop, but if you've got a 14mm lens, which I've got numerous 14mm lenses, then that makes it 21mm. That's extremely workable from my perspective. So 4K 60, and probably the big kahuna is the fact that there's dual processors, which allows us to do things like faster eye detect, faster face detect. We've now got eye detect in video. We've got higher frame rates, less blackout, absolutely superb. And I hear that it's about 3mm thicker, and I can kind of see that. I think the screen sits out. I think the screen actually sits out those 3mm and is not flush. I suppose that's to do with the 2 processors, isn't it? So it's really wonderful that Nikon have created this to be identical. Like everything about it is the same. The way you use it, the way you hold it, the buttons that you're used to, the lenses you can mount on it. Yet it's got actually some really important fundamental upgrades. So let's talk about that again. It now has 2 cards, now has a fully working vertical grip / battery extender. It now has much faster eye detect, face detect. It now has those in video as well. 2 processors, faster frame rates, not faster frame rates, a deeper buffer, the deeper buffer by 3 times deeper. Oh, it does have faster frame rates as well. This one's up to 14, I think it is, in 12-bit. And another great feature is the addition of in-camera charging via the USB-C port when the camera is on. We first saw this in the Nikon Z5, but it is not in the Z6 and Z7, so this is a very welcome upgrade. And another often missed feature is the fact that the camera can now focus in half the light of the Z6 down to minus 4.5 EV. And of course we do have to touch on that new autofocus mode, which allows you to choose part of the screen and then you can get eye detect just simply within the box. I think that's really cool. And of course, another advantage which might bring some more power to the RAW files is the fact that we are going to also be getting here the Blackmagic RAW format. You will need a Blackmagic recorder for that. If you're not in the Z system yet, but you're an F Nikon user, with the F to Z adapter, obviously I've been working with the Z6 and the Z7 now for 2 years. The F to Z adapter works excellently. Like really well. Any of the modern lenses, everything works. Aperture, focus, it all works fantastically. Obviously with the older lenses, you lose the capacity for autofocus because there is no screw mechanism to turn them. But we're talking lenses that stopped being developed something like, give or take, 20 years ago. All the Z glasses turning out to be absolutely spectacular, which is what I've always said. And I'm so excited. The next thing on my list is the 50mm 1.2. If the 50mm 1.8 is anything to go by, the 50mm 1.2, it's just going to be epic. Absolutely epic. I'm so excited for it. So anyway, I will get to doing lots of testing with this as fast as I can. The reality is I don't expect the majority of what I do to be particularly different. The big things are for people who want the picture redundancy and for people who want faster focus. In my world, in my real world usage, I was never getting less than I needed anyway. Obviously we've got the strap here, the Z strap, the USB-A to USB-C, battery charger. I think this is my 9th one of these. This thing that allows you to put your cables in and not break off, I've actually started using that. I'd love to get a small ring cage for this. And the battery, of course. All right, everybody, very exciting times. I've got a video coming up in regards to Nikon's latest financials, but really the short version of it is, if you don't want to watch that video, is within 18 months from now, not 2, within 18 months of now, Nikon are predicting that they are going to be back fully profitable again. And you can see it. The product's coming out. It's flowing now. I mean, we've got the 50 1.2 coming within a few weeks. We've got the 85 1.2 announced. We've got a 400mm prime and a 600mm prime. We've got some epic zoom lenses coming. We've got the Pancake, I think it's a 24 or a 28, and the Pancake 40. Macro lenses coming. Look, by this time next year, this is a very, very fleshed out system. And by this time next year, we will be expecting a Z8 or a Z9. It's all good stuff. All right, I look forward to seeing you very soon. And I would love to know in the comments, is the Z6 II something for you? Or are you more of a Z7 II? Or perhaps, now that these are out, and there might be more Z6s and Z7s new, cheaper, or even more in the second-hand market as people upgrade, are you maybe going to go there? I tell you, there's nothing wrong with those cameras. They are fantastic. We're using one of them right now. All right. Hopefully we get back to my beautiful gallery sometime soon. But very excited. We have our other gallery open again, which is great. All right. See ya. I'm very excited. I'm going to go take some photos. Bye. All right, gallery. We'll see you later. Got to get back to my car before it expires. Okay. See ya. See ya, gallery. Thank you so much. I'm Matt, yeah.
No, wait, I didn't meet you. Alex.
Lovely to meet you, Alex. How are you going? Oh, it's a beautiful day in the city. As you can see behind me there, it's good to see some cafes open and everything happening again.